the podcast, ready to explore movies they've never seen, diving to the core. I'll watch it later, let's press play together, talking films we missed in stormy or sunny weather. So grab your popcorn, let's dive into the fray. I'll watch it later, the movies come our way.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to I'll Watch It Later podcast.
I think it was the NPR bit.
Right? The podcast where we lie about the movies we've seen to impress our friends. As always, I'm your host, A-Dog, Aaron.
All right, just erase this. We're done here.
I'm actually happy.
Take two.
Okay, you want me to fine.
No, just go for it.
I'll
We're
talk, but let's see if we can just
We're
sync it up
pushing
with your
forward.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to I'll Watch It Later podcast where we lie about the movies we've seen to impress our friends. As always, I'm Aaron, joined by my co-host, late night buddy, Jordan.
J-Dog.
Hi, everybody.
And S-Dog. Scott, brother-in-law, producer. We're coming with you with the funny at 9 o'clock at night on a Mother's Day Sunday.
The time is currently 8:15, 79 degrees, and the wind is going southwest.
I have no idea how I have this much energy because I have been.
I was going to say, usually
literally
8 o'clock
dead.
hits, you're down.
I'm so dead right now.
Hey, when you said we were recording at 8,
You cried?
I'm like, good luck at the show getting posted tonight because I'm going to go home and go to fucking bed.
Tired.
I'm sure I'll get a message.
I'm really tired.
in the morning.
God damn it.
What?
It's late.
Hey, I know I hate you online, but you didn't post a show yesterday, and I need my fix. And it's like, but you hate me, so can you figure it out? Anyways, that person knows who they are.
Well, it could be anybody. It could be
could
Tom,
be,
it could be Heather, it could be Beth.
Fucking Aaron feuding with our only fucking fans online.
Yeah,
I'm not
Why
feuding
are you going
with
to piss off the 3 people that actually listen?
I'm not feuding with anyone. I said the thing about Tom last week. He clearly took it personally. I didn't mean it personally.
It's a joke.
I
He knows it's a joke.
I hope so, man, because I love me some Tom. So
I don't think Tom took it personally, did he? Did he message you and say that he was pissed?
once again, if you actually played Music League, you would see the messages.
What the hell is this supposed to be about?
He made a comment about,
I'm here for the
about
songs, buddy.
what I said, and I just feel
Yeah, I
terrible
think in
about it.
jest. I don't think it was freaking like.
It made me feel bad, and then
Well, it should.
then I got to do it with Heather again. But
Yeah.
she does do the thing. I don't understand, and I'm not telling you how to Facebook or fucking Twitter or whatever. You do what you want to do.
But I'm just going to say that I did read that interaction, and I'm not sure where you were thinking
Maybe
it was a negative post.
I don't know. Maybe I was just reading it that
and
way.
I'm thinking you read it a little bit negatively, and it wasn't negatively because
Look, I'm just glad he's reading.
I didn't.
This wasn't like audiobook.
I'm just going to say, and this is in no defense of anybody.
No,
I
no one
didn't
ever
see
defends
anything
me.
negative from both Beth or Heather on that.
That's fine, and that I know. I was okay, so I let it go for a day or so, and I got over it. But
Then he quit Facebook
Yeah. Oh, I did quit
for like
Facebook.
20 minutes.
No, I did quit Facebook, and then the Zuck was like, "We reactivated your
He's like,
account."
we reactivated your account. We know you need a place to stay.
Soviet Russia, Facebook quits you. That's it.
We probably shouldn't get into that part.
No.
I almost
We got better things to
slept
talk
in my
about.
truck the other night.
Yeah, we got so much to talk about.
We don't have that
Bro.
much to talk about. We went and saw the Rolling Stones.
We did.
We did see the Rolling Stones. They're old.
But you know what? I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, okay, these geriatrics are going to be prancing around on stage. Someone's going to pass out or die.
That man's going to break a hip.
I don't know what fucking Mick Jagger's taking.
He's high on life, my friend.
I don't know what he's on. I know Keith Richards is preserved in cocaine.
Sure, yeah. They
Mick
just
Jagger-
change his blood out.
Dude, all I can hope is when I'm 80 years old, dude, I'm prancing around like
I'm not even going to make it to 80.
My thing about that though is like when the tour bus pulls up to State Farm Stadium, are they like,
They get the wheelchair lift.
why are we doing this? Like, is it one of those things, or is it like, yeah, let's rock?
because at 80 years old, you don't have to do this.
You don't have to. Just
You
sit
don't
at
have
home.
to.
You have enough money. You're not going to live long enough to spend it all. So
No.
just move on.
Well, and here's the thing. They're still making music. Like it would be different if they were just doing one of these, Legends tours where it's like, hey, it's the Rolling Stones. They're in their 80s. 5 of them are dead. This is the last guy. They do with like Kansas. They do with all these other bands. They just put out a new album. They're making new music. Like, It's crazy that at 80 years old, they're putting out new stuff. It doesn't sound half bad. They're playing stadiums. Like, they're not, like,
I think I was
small
one
venues.
I think I was one of 3 people to be excited that Steve Jordan was playing with the Rolling Stones.
When you told me about it, I was like,
pointed it out,
okay.
I
I didn't
liked it.
notice it at first, and it was like that was
I
great.
love me some Steve Jordan, man.
He's awesome,
Suck
dude.
his dick.
I might
Yeah, clearly.
while he's thumping away at the drums
We have seen him now
thumping away
two
and you're
times.
saying-
twice.
I know.
and he was fantastic the
He
first time.
was very talented. I mean, not one bit did I feel like there's something weird going on with the show. Like everyone played well. I think for 80 years old, my fingers hurt playing video games for
My fingers
30
hurt.
minutes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, but they're up
your
there.
fingers hurt?
They're
Well, now your back's gonna hurt
now your back's gonna hurt.
because you just pulled landscaping duty.
So good.
Anybody else's fingers hurt?
No,
I didn't think so.
All right, Arts and Crafts time's been extended for 2 more hours.
God damn.
Love it.
I love
So
that
good.
fucking.
It's a movie podcast. We just tie it all back.
Yeah, it's very.
But
very
yeah,
fun.
very, 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 very good show.
What mean
like, it
thing
was
were
just
you going to
fun.
say about my shirt today?
Do you really want to know?
It looks like you ate Brad Pitt.
No, do you really want to know what I was going to say?
Yeah.
On Facebook. Okay, you posted, hey, look, it's Rick Dalton's stunt double. And I was going to put more like stunt triple. It's such a good joke, and I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
No, it's
dude.
fine. It's fine. I know
I
I'm
mean,
a
we're all
solid.
thinking.
I
it.
know.
We were all. I was going to be like, "Where behind you?"
It's okay because no, see, you can't. You're skinny.
Yeah.
Gordon is fat, so
Damn.
we fat guys
you.
can make fun of fat
Also, I
guys.
can't. I can't make fat jokes now.
No.
it's considered. What is it?
Fat-phobic.
Am I fat phobic?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't care personally.
I don't care either.
I just thought
I know I'm
when,
fat.
when you
I
posted it,
used-
you said stunt double, and I was like, more like
I
stunt
used
triple.
to
And
be
I
a
almost
very-
typed it. And I was like,
I used to be a
don't wanna
very
hurt your
husky
feelings.
kid,
Okay.
so I could say that.
God, did you hate like the fact that
I had
when
to
we
shop
were
in
younger,
the husky section.
Yeah, they named it Husky. Like fuck you.
because they weren't like, "Hey, fat
we
kid."
can't call it fat jeans for
You
kids.
can't have the fat jeans. You have to have the husky jeans. They're bigger than the other.
Your jeans are
kids.
fatter than the other kids. The number might say the same, but it says Husky, so we could put a couple more inches on there.
I never signed an NDA about where I work, so the next couple of weeks, I
Oh,
will
we're
not,
gonna start getting the juice.
Yeah, you can have the juice, but I will tell you this:
Can't wait.
I, as a detention officer, the detainees love to tell me constantly
That you're
you're
fat.
fat.
Yeah,
And I'm
thinking
like,
it's gonna hurt your
yeah,
feelings.
and I always laugh, and I go, "Do you think I don't know I'm
You
fat?"
don't think I walk behind a fucking mirror every day?
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, news to me.
So I started. So in the beginning, that's what
But you're
I.
detained.
So in the beginning, I started saying,
Enjoy Guatemala.
"What?
I'm from Honduras.
What? I'm fat? Oh no! I just realized." And then it evolved into, "That's right, I'm fat, and you have to sleep in a cell tonight, and I get to go home and sleep."
Yeah, you can thank Obama for that.
So,
I'll be sleeping my fat ass in my comfortable bed, asshole.
or maybe my truck, depending on the day.
depending on the weekend.
Yeah. So I
Where's your
just
children?
Wink.
in cages.
Ugh.
Anyways, so yeah, the Rolling Stones, they ruled.
Yeah, it's fun.
They came out, and I was a little like, he sounded bad, but then as the show went on, he sounded better. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm all in. And I
Mick
had
Jagger
myself
never
a great
really
time.
sounded great to begin with. He's got like a style of music.
Yeah, it's
to
called
how he
Big Mouth.
He doesn't really sing. He kind of just shouts it. So I mean, I was just kind of like, yeah, that's
There
Mick
was
Jagger.
some African American backup singer lady girl.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Tina
Yeah, she was
Turner.
great.
She was. Tina
She was
Turner.
great.
They were all dressed like
She was all
different people.
she was all into it. She was like rubbing up on him. She was like there was like a little what was it when we're doing Gimme Shelter? They were like fighting for like
Yeah.
I'm like you're
Fucking-
gonna hurt Mick
Tina
Jagger.
Turner. There was Michael McDonald.
I was just
Michael
saying.
McDonald
there
was there.
What is his name? Isaac fucking Shaft.
Shaft.
Yeah. Isaac Shaft.
Yeah, Isaac
Doing the
Shaft.
trumpet or whatever the fuck he was playing.
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to like bring my kid. You had an extra ticket. I really appreciate it. It's not often you get to like show a generational band to like your kids or something like that. And if your kids were older, that would have been great for them to see. You know, like we're going to take her to Blink. We're going to all these concerts. It's nice to be able to
Well,
do
we'll
all this
see.
kind of stuff. Well,
I'm just kidding.
more like we've got tickets to Blink. I don't know about you the rest of the year for all of us. but-
I'm going to be able to go to everything. I'm
but
not worried about that.
You know, I do appreciate you having that opportunity to get those and be able to share
That's
that.
what
with-
I'm
She had a
here
great
for.
time, man. She had fun. So
I'm here to make you look like a hero in front of your
Well,
children.
Anybody would have a great time. They go with us. to a
That's
show.
true.
Dude, we have so much fun.
We have so much fun. We had
We
the
find
chicken
ourselves
wings.
in the shadiest fucking places.
We were going to die.
yeah.
And then
That lady was so upset.
that
Where did we go?
existed.
It wasn't a Burger King. I know that for sure.
No, because at Burger King, it ain't your fucking way here.
I
Jesus
took a picture
Christ,
of
man.
the-
She was.
You want wings? Well, guess what? Read the fucking menu, bitch.
Oh, and it only says wings. You have to guess the flavors.
Yeah, you don't get the flavors.
Yeah, ask if we have them. If we do,
I was
great.
I
We
was
don't?
scared to ask questions. I didn't want to ask her a fucking question. I was
She
just
was
like,
too busy playing Marvel Snap.
Jesus
like-
Christ, right?
I was like, number 3. What flavor wings? Let's do fucking mild.
They had a sign up front
Maybe we have it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
that said, "This is not Burger King. You do not get it your way. You take it my way, or you don't get a damn thing." And
Jesus Christ.
and this is a place where I didn't, but
And the
Jordan,
wings
Jordan
were-
was nice enough to buy me dinner.
The wings were
Yeah,
delicious.
he
That was
glad-
the least I could do. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, you always do these things, and
Oh, I
it's
don't
like,
mind. I just like hanging out, dude. So
yeah,
I was
me
tired
too.
of giving fucking hand jobs in the back seat.
Yeah, it's just my arms are tired, especially when you guys are in the front seat. So
My
it's-
fingers hurt.
Just gotta reach in the front seat and do all this stuff. But no, it was great. We had fun. Brought the kid. She usually hangs pretty well with us.
She does.
So speaking of the kid, I did get a message
Oh,
from
no.
another listener,
Oh,
and he was like, "Hey, I'm catching up on some old shows. I was listening to the Snack Show. Boy, there was a lot of jizz talk in that Snack Show."
Are you
Jesus
serious?
And I was
Christ.
like,
So this is
Does
the
Eric
second.
have your number too?
This is the second.
It was just.
This is
I
the
thought I
second
was like,
unsolicited
oh,
jizz
man.
waiver
Jim?
content.
So I just said, it's a good thing because now we have a jizz waiver.
and there will be a song.
There's 1,000 songs.
There is. We have made a song for the jizz waiver,
There is
and
a
I will
million
send over to
songs.
Scott. He
I
will
was
put
like,
it.
listen, man. His daughter was pretty oblivious to everything we were talking about or
Thankfully.
saying.
Thankfully.
And we knew that, and that's kind of why we would say things in gist. In gist with 2 Z's.
Yeah, in jizzed. Past tense.
What was it, Jim?
Yes.
He thought there was too
And
much
even
jizz
when,
talk.
when Jim says, hey, that's a
Holy
lot of
shit.
jizz talk.
Okay, we may need to
Christ
turn down
almighty.
the jizz talk if Jim is telling us there's too much jizz talk.
There will be a 6-month moratorium on having children in this room.
She can come back.
God forbid Beth shows up in July and then we're like have to sign a jizz waiver.
She said she wants to sign it, and she's going to sign it with a penis.
Should
pen.
we really make like an actual legal jizz document?
Yes.
Oh, are you questioning
What
that?
the
Like it was
fuck?
already not going to happen?
Yeah.
No, I'm all for it. I just
All right. Yeah.
the theme song,
the
jizz,
the
jizz waiver.
The jizz waiver
All right.
needs to be a real thing. But Beth
Fantastic.
did say that she wanted to sign it with a penis pencil if she comes on the show. I said, okay, that's fine.
Whatever
Good egg.
floats your boat.
Good egg, Beth.
And then I said, I don't know if I'll be there because my wife might kill you, but
We'll be recording in the backseat of his truck at a Walmart parking lot. But other than that,
you'll be on 2 mics in this room, and I'll be like across the road or something,
Right.
and then
Be at the Motel 8.
yeah. So
Right next to Pour.
I do love me some pork.
the poor.
I didn't actually go to Pour this time. I just went to the Walmart parking lot and tried
Just went
to
to
sleep.
the ham bone.
Yeah.
Oh God, the one on Main. Or wait, yeah, it's Main, isn't it?
I didn't
like
go to a
Maine
bar.
and
I
something
literally
or other,
went
yeah.
to Walmart
Just past, like,
parking
Stately.
lot and tried to sleep in my truck, and I was like, "Ooh, it's hot."
I've always passed the Hambo, never went in.
The ham bone is not even a building. It's just a porch.
Is it really?
Yeah. You go in there and there's like,
I kind of need
it's
to go
just
there
a
to be
screen.
depressed.
There's screens at the windows. All the beer is kept in coolers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Have we been there?
No.
We should
It's-
go there.
There's another place
It's
down in
about
Chandler that I
the
want to go.
lowest of lows if you're looking for a bar.
Oh yeah.
The ham bone's been there for, 50 some years?
I don't think I've ever lived here and it not been there.
It's like when you're
Ham bone.
crossing, when you're going down Maine, it's that they have that neon sign with the pig.
Yeah.
It says ham bone on it.
Never seen
Yeah,
it.
because I used to go to that Denny's over on like Stapley and Maine when we
Sorry.
would get real drunk and go to that before they
Stapley in
remodeled
Maine,
it.
dude. I had a fucking waiter that was doing blow in the kitchen, dude.
Yeah,
because he
wonderful.
I've heard this story so many times. Go ahead,
he
tell it.
wouldn't come back, and we were out there just sitting forever waiting on our drinks. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want another soda, man. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy at? So I
Doing
grab my
blow.
drink and I walk through the kitchen. I come through the back door and I look around the corner, and he's like, "Hey, man, what can I do for you?" And I'm like, "I just want a Dr. Pepper." He's like, "Sweet, cool." And I'm like, I go back to the table. I'm like, dude's totally doing lines off the fucking counter in the back.
Big gulps, huh? See you
And
later.
he looked like Mr. Noodles.
Oh,
From fucking Sesame Street.
I love Mr. Noodle. There's
Yeah.
like 3 of them.
Mr. Noodle, stop doing cocaine. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, we used to go there a lot before they remodeled it to look like a diner. It was so gross. I loved it.
Hey, have you ever seen the movie Diner?
Diner. No.
It's on the
I'm sure it's boring. No, I'm just kidding.
Steve Gutenberg, Mickey Rourke.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it later.
Later, yeah, when I pick it.
That's weird.
Roll credits.
What?
Were you
Is that
gonna
what
pick
you're
diner?
gonna pick right now? No,
Are you
fucking
serious?
way, dude. The only reason
That's amazing.
The only reason I asked is
never
I
happened.
heard Steve Gutenberg on Adam Carolla this week, and he was
I've been looking for a fucking Steve Gutenberg movie to
dude.
pick.
And he's been gushing.
Because we've seen them all.
He was gushing over Diner, and I was like, "Oh yeah, the Mickey Rourke movie that everybody freaked out about."
I'm going to tell you that it was on my list to pick. I was very I'm still up in the air of what I was going to pick today,
Oh damn!
but
we should do it.
All right,
we may.
guess we picked the movie for next week.
All right. See you guys
That's
later.
So fucking weird, man.
Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
That,
Good thing
yeah,
we're
that
outta
rarely
here.
happens because the reason why I went with the movies that I went with is one, I know you and I had talked about the Quentin Tarantino Western Japanese bullshit, and then I had seen a clip of Stallone. I guess he's leaving California, and he was sitting with Henry Winkler and somebody else. I think it was his brother.
Okay.
And they were talking about moving, and he was real sad, and he was talking about meeting, hanging out with Henry Winkler and how he broke down. He told that story, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh, I want to watch that movie." I regret that, but we'll talk
get to
about that later.
All right, Scott. Let's get. I'm telling you, we need like a buffer right here. We need to create something. What did you? I'm sure we have an AI filter that can create a buffer for this.
I'm sure we'll.
I'm sure you can. You guys have enough credits.
You get 50 a day, dickhead.
Just going through my pictures, but yes.
Nice. So
Nice.
what did you watch this week?
I watched our movies,
Uh-huh.
and then I rewatched episode 1 of Fallout.
Nice.
That's what I watched.
Why?
Because it's
still have-
awesome.
No, so my mom was asking about I've been looking for stuff to watch, and I was like, "Have you watched Fallout yet?"
And she'd be like, "Why would I do that? It's not
Yeah,
about
she's kind of like,
karaoke
"No,
or-"
it's not Yellowstone."
Right.
And I was
God.
like, "No, you need to watch this." And she's like, "Well, if it doesn't hook me in the first 10 minutes, then I'm not." Well, we all know what happens in the first 10 minutes of
watch
Fallout.
some more C-SPAN.
So I did watch it. Watching that first episode after seeing everything in that series
I haven't
is so
finished
much
it yet.
fun to
I'm
watch.
still on episode 4. So
Really?
Really?
I have been busy the last 2 between going to the concerts and everything else. I have been really fucking busy. I want to watch Baby Reindeer. I want to watch fucking Fallout. I want to watch.
Oh yeah, I want to watch Baby Reindeer.
There's like a shit ton of things I need to go see, and then we're going to go see Fall Guy tomorrow, which we didn't get to do last week because I got the.
Maybe we should
Are
finish
you
Fallout."
really going to the movies? I gotta go to
Bubble
San
wrap.
Diego with my friends. So
Wow, really gonna put that out there?
she'll just yell.
I
at me
don't
about
have
it later.
room for you at my house, man. You got to stop this shit.
I got a truck. I can sleep in it.
That's so
I
funny.
know
Nobody's
Scott doesn't.
crashing anywhere.
Yeah, Scott doesn't reach out either. It's not like, hey man, you can
I
take the-
reached out.
you
I
can
just,
take the couch or
can only do
something.
so much.
So I have to hear about it on the other end. Yeah, Krista texted me. I'm like, yeah, Scott doesn't text me or care that I'm sleeping in a truck, but whatever.
It's because I knew when I went on Facebook and the post was gone. I was like, "Hey, he's back home."
I wasn't, but I deleted it because I was like, fuck.
You finally listened to me, or you just did it?
I came home.
Because I constantly tell you keep your shit off Facebook.
No, that was why I deleted it,
okay.
and that's why I didn't post anything else.
Well, good. We're friends again. Just kidding. You listen to me every now and then.
Yeah, every now and then I do take your advice, even though it's
Once in a blue
Shitty
moon.
advice.
no, it's not shitty advice, even though it's just harsh. It's like you're a
I-
loser. You're kind of an asshole. I'm
No,
like,
you know
"Damn,
what?
dude."
No, I'm at a point now where I think I have to be honest with you, even if it feels like it's going to hurt your feelings.
Well,
you
that's
know,
fine.
because you need to face some hard truths. And it's not. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to.
Listen,
I'm
Jordan,
trying. Look, I'm
I'm
trying.
fucking rich, so I don't need your fucking shitty advice. I just-
Okay, fine.
I just-
Let's
I
go
thought
to
your-
another
I thought
concert.
your name was Aaron.
Look here, Rich.
no,
Listen, Rich.
I have to pay my tags.
Well,
this,
from here on out, you're fucking rich.
I had
John Jay and Rich.
I have to pay my tags this month. I had to pay a bunch of other things.
Oh, I know, I do
and I
that
was
too.
like,
Ugh.
I looked at my bank account and I was like, I do not have the money to get a hotel room. And I started looking. It was like $230 a night.
ain't
I'll just
cheap,
sleep in
man.
my fucking
You're looking
truck.
at the wrong fucking hotels, man.
No, I even looked at the Super Saver once, but I didn't
All you
want
got
to
to
die.
do is go east. There's a little place called Apache Junction.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was go
where the
west,
fucking
man.
salmon flow like the winds of Capistrano or whatever the fucking.
I like that we're a movie podcast where we talk 1% movies and 50.
We talk movies,
95%
but-
like
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber quotes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
That's all
We're
it is.
technically turned into a guy talk podcast, but it's just
We
funny.
relate it to movies.
It's like, hey, this is about divorce now, guys. I'm 40-year-old. I almost got divorced the other day. Anybody else? No. Okay.
yeah,
So-
but if people listen long enough, they'll know it's not the first time. It's not out of nowhere.
I know.
You're an idiot.
think-
just kidding.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this too. She's gonna be like, you don't have to put our stuff all out there.
Why?
Like,
We already
It's
knew
already
about
on
it.
Facebook.
Yeah, Yeah, it was already on Facebook.
I'll
We're
be
just
like,
reading the liner notes.
just gonna say, check your text messages. You got 500 text messages from all your friends. They all know. The people who know.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah. So, anyways,
5 people listening, all watching you on Facebook. We'll be fine.
they'll watch it later.
We'll watch
on
it later.
Facebook.
Anything with Aaron's business, it's like fucking Santa Claus. He always knows.
Everyone always knows.
Yeah, like the second he got into his little thing with Heather and everybody, all of a sudden he's posting memes like, well, I guess I'm an asshole. That's just
That
going to
had
have to deal with it. I was like, wow, convenient.
That had nothing to do with her.
I know, but it's your timing
So
is impeccable.
coincidental.
No, that was about work.
Sure. Who would know?
Just-
you fought with someone publicly and then posted, I'm an asshole, deal with it post. Like,
I
Jesus
understand.
We're
Christ.
all
Why,
just over here putting 2 and 2 together.
I understand why you would think that, but I've pissed off Heather so many times that it really doesn't faze me anymore. Like we'll be fine.
Here, for the people at home, this is the line you have to draw to get to that conclusion.
Shortest distance.
Shortest
2
distance.
points is a straight line.
No, I get it, but
Asshole post fighting with women on the internet.
it's kind of like
Jesus.
Head-on collision.
it has no. Oh, like Newfound Glory. I love that song.
So
And
good.
it feels like.
Fighting online with a head-on collision.
That's our next song.
We'll make a fucking no, but like whenever me and you get into it or whatever, I don't post shit. So I
Not important
understand.
to be on the internet.
No, I'm saying like
Fight with my best friend.
I fight with Heather sometimes because that thing that she does where she just likes shit that fucking is negative towards me. It just fucking infuriates me. But I get over it.
what
I
was
still love
negative,
Heather.
though?
I don't know. When I read it, it felt negative.
Literally, Beth was like, hey, did you make friends with that
And I said-
sparkly
I
lady
I feel
behind
like you
said
you?
missed an
no.
opportunity.
And
Yeah.
you're like,
And that's
yeah, I
what-
feel like you missed an
She said
opportunity.
like, "Oh darn, I feel like you missed an opportunity." Like it was almost like a, "Well, why didn't you?" Like
Yeah, but it
I'm
wasn't like
interjecting my. That's how it felt me reading it.
yeah, but like it wasn't like
It was also
look,
1:50 in the morning when I was reading
like
it.
look here, asshole. You should have made friends with old women. That's not how it was phrased. And I
Okay.
honestly, the way I read it, I didn't think it was negative either until he started fighting. I'm like, did I miss something?
You're like, what happened? Where are the deleted comments?
I'm clearly,
I was waiting for two.
Where's the missing pieces to this puzzle that I'm
I'm
missing?
clearly an idiot.
Someone's hate posting. What's going on?
I don't know.
Whatever.
So, and then of course people reached out, and I go,
doing okay?
no. They reached out.
You're
to
an
be like,
asshole?
Hey, why are you
Except
being
for
an
the other
asshole?
3 people. Oh, okay.
And I ghosted them, and then they're like, "Well, I don't want to feel like I have to walk on eggshells around you." And it's like, you don't, but I mean, I'm a fucking crazy person. I have I have horrible psychological issues. Like, and no one seems to understand this. Like,
He's not wrong.
Hey,
At
we
the concert,
we can't call the show twice in a week. I have horrible psychological issues.
part 2. Yeah, just part 2. Part 2. DEUX, like in the fucking Hot Shots movies.
Like, I really want people to understand. Like, it's not a bit. Like,
No, I know. Like, I understand you're crazy. This is the kind of stuff we do to him, though. Like, we'll be sitting in the concert. I literally leaned over in the middle of the concert and go, "Hey, Aaron, do you ever think that the ceiling's going to fall down on you?" Because every concert we're in that stadium,
Immediate
he always
anxiety.
thinks something's going to fall, like the stadium's going to crumble. And he goes, "I already thought about how the speakers fell on our heads." I'm like, "Of course you did, because you're a psychopath."
We're gonna miss fucking paint it black.
right. So, like,
Being wheeled out to the ambulance.
people sit there and they act normal, and they're like, "Maybe I should stay away from you." And it's like, yeah, that's why I don't have many friends and stuff, because like
I haven't
I'm
gone
a
anywhere.
literal psychopath. Like, I not like I'm gonna hurt anyone or anything like that or go off on anyone, but I am crazy. I do not have logical thinking. It's not linear for me.
What's great is that when I edit this video together, I'm going to put the suicide hotline at the bottom. Like, if you or somebody you know needs help.
I go straight from like, like if
Oh,
I,
0 to 100 with you.
Yeah,
like
if I-
99% of the time.
yeah.
if
I agree.
if I look at something and I misread it,
Yeah.
it ruins my day. It didn't even mean that, and I'm like, well, it doesn't matter
Did
because
you
that's
think of
how
like maybe reading it twice instead of reacting immediately to the first time you read it?
Sometimes may read it a couple times.
I'm just saying.
I read it like
Or
eight,
reach out and be like, hey,
8 times.
is this negative?
Listen, my 2 therapists. Okay,
the song- that's the show title.
none of your none of your fucking your shit works. Okay, it doesn't. It's not like something you just turn
Yes,
off.
because we're approaching it as normal people. Our bad.
My thing about it is like you guys. It's like, yeah, but we'll just read it a couple times. Just don't be all crazy about it.
Have you ever thought of not being an asshole?
It fires the cylinders, and then they start to.
Yeah, because then he starts attacking us. What do you mean? You're thinking I'm a dick? It's like, all right, man.
Oh, you're taking their side.
Because here's the
Everyone
thing, like,
takes
asshole.
everyone's side but mine.
whenever I'm like trying to be serious with him, I always have to preface it, and I write this every time. Look, I'm not trying to pile on. That's my like buffer sentence to try
Yeah.
to make sure he knows I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to give you some sage-like advice or something. You know what I mean?
Aaron,
Look,
with all due respect, okay?
I don't know where to put my hands.
I am glad that we can laugh about like my psychological issues. Like, and I'm
we
not,
can laugh about it.
That's not
I'm
hyperbole.
having a great time.
No, that's not hyperbole. Like, I really do feel good that we can do that because sometimes I get
You have to.
I go into these fucking like dark ass places, and I don't know how to get out sometimes, and it's just like
Yeah, because this motherfucker was mad at me because I said okay to something. And he read it like, okay, fuck you, I hate you, don't talk to me, I'm not your friend, I want to do other things.
And
I'm
you,
like,
and you threw the extra O in there.
dude,
It wasn't just
you-
K.
what are you
Okay.
talking about? You don't even have to talk about that. The fact
I'm
that
just
you
saying-
guys will go hours without talking in the chat, and I get
Bro,
this anxiety. Like, all right, so what the
work?
fuck's going on?
we were literally
Why?
like having lunch with my mother for Mother's Day, with my sister, doing all this other stuff, and because there was a large gap, he goes, well, I guess I'm talking to myself,
Fuck
dicks.
me, I guess.
Yeah, like I posted my picture of my new hockey jersey, but I guess you guys are dicks and don't care.
Jordan's upside down in a fucking ditch somewhere. Ran over, fucking dying.
I've been in the hospital. Well, you had your phone, didn't you?
Other Aaron's eating fucking shawarma.
No, he's not eating.
Vegan shawarma with his
Okay,
new
I was gonna
girlfriend.
He did the vegan bit at Cornish Pasty the other day. I'm like, I'll take the vegan this, and I'm like, I didn't know what he ordered because the second he said vegan, my brain just shut down. I'm like, oh.
But that's why he sent that barbecue thing today, and I was like, is he saying he's eating meat again? I didn't
No.
understand it.
No, he was
So-
very vegan the other day.
Oh, is it vegan
He's probably just
now?
looking out for you.
I don't know. I don't think they have vegetarian options at Cornish Pasty. It was just it's either you get meat or you get vegan. And
Oh,
you got
gotcha.
the vegan.
I do love me some. We should go Cornish Pasty tomorrow. Let's have
Bro,
lunch.
it's so good. The problem with that place is that one thing, I'm looking at the menu.
They're out of
They're out of
everything.
it. everything.
Yeah, I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, ooh, I want that. And the second she comes over, I'm like, I want that. And she goes, we ran out. I'm like, it's fucking noon.
One time we
one
went through like
Saturday,
three fucking
were you open at
pasties,
4?
and she's like, "No, we're out of that one too." And I'm like, "How about you just
Yeah,
give me
there
the
was
ones
one
you
night
have?"
we all went out. It
So
was
mad.
me, you, Krista, Jen,
Yeah.
Kim, and I think Parker. We get to fucking Cornish Pasty. We sit down. We start ordering pasties. She's like, "We're out of it. We're out of it." At one point, we were just like, "What do you got?" I think she named off 4 on the menu of 20.
Now, did you
And
get there late at night? Is that
It was. It was a little late.
Okay, so
it was dinner time.
It was dinner time,
So
yeah.
that I can understand. We got there at noon. I think they were open for a full hour. She's like, we're out of all the ones that contain hamburger. I'm like, fuck you. What the fuck? I wanted the green chili burger Cornish pasty.
Someone came in and
I'm
was
just
like,
like,
"All the
I wanted
hamburger,
all the burger.
please."
Fucking wimpy, get out of here. I was so
I'll
mad.
gladly pay you tomorrow.
And I know that they disclaimer that and they put it up there and say like,
Jesus
"Hey,
Christ, man.
everything is limited, so we may be out of stuff." But it is very
Some guy just didn't
frustrating.
prep the burger.
Yeah,
that
it's
day.
very frustrating when you go and you have
Get too
one
high
thing
the
in
night
mind
before.
that you're like, I really want this one, and
all
they're
I
out of
wanted.
it, and you've got to go to your alternate.
I didn't
and
even
then
have
they're out
an
of your
alternate.
alternate.
That would I would just like flip the table over.
Well,
and
that's
I'd be out.
I was
They're like,
pissed.
we've got the shepherd pie one.
Yeah, no.
That's and I was looking at that. I was like, I don't want fucking shepherd pie. I wanted a green chilies.
The night we went, I wanted the Cuban one, and they didn't have it. They didn't have any of my backups. And finally, I was just like, "Give me those fucking."
We have the Big Mac one.
steak Guinness one, and it was really good.
And it's-
So I
Oh
was
no, I
still
know
good,
they're good,
yes.
and I'm never upset what I eat. I just didn't want that. I got the peppered steak. I enjoyed it, and then I sulked the whole time because I wanted the green chili burger.
Right. Let's go tomorrow, me and you.
If I can go, yeah. I can't go. I gotta work.
Well, I meant before they go to the movie.
I don't know if I can make that work going all the way to.
No,
Cornish
you come
pasty
to my
and-
house, and I will drive us to Cornish Pasty.
No, I know that. I understand distance. It's the timing.
Okay,
Time is irrelevant.
just saying.
Time is irrelevant to Timey McGee over here.
I'm on my days off.
For now,
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen the second you do something different.
Oh, I got a new job. I'll get into that.
I wasn't
I'll get
gonna
in.
say anything, but-
It's okay. Everyone knows.
I quit.
No, I'm quitting my job and But good news for the show. I'll be able to put a lot more time and stuff into the show, and then
Oh fuck, he's gonna want to be hands on.
He's
Well-
gonna be a therapist.
we will have.
He's gonna
We'll have a set
therapy
schedule.
children,
We'll be able to go back to Saturdays, and we'll be able to do it whenever you want on the weekends.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
depending on my schedule.
eat shit,
scum.
you fucking bug killing bitch. Anyways, what'd you watch, Jordan? I was done having my therapy session for the week.
X-Men. You've been catching up on X-Men. I don't know if have you been watching them?
No,
been caught up?
I'm not caught up. No.
Okay,
I've
so
had
I'm not
to
gonna talk about it.
pause it
Fucking
for.
great.
Yeah.
I watched Unfrosted. based off of your recommendation. I wasn't as into it as you were when you were talking about it. I thought it was funny. The more I look back on some of the stuff, I think it was funnier than I think I originally felt about it.
You know who liked it? Eric, and that's all I care about is his opinion.
He did like it.
Next.
And I've been seeing a lot of people liking it.
Yeah.
But I just at first I was just kind of off, put off by the entire thing, and it wasn't because you recommended it. It's just I wasn't into it.
That's fine.
And I look back on some of the bits, and when we were talking about it in the car, going to the Rolling Stones concert, I kind of realized there was more funny than I felt at the time.
I feel like you really got to be into Seinfeld, though. Like,
yeah,
really
and you
into
know
Seinfeld.
but you know I am. Like, that's one of
Right.
my favorite shows of all time. I'm about to finish Curb. I'm on season 11, so I'm all in.
I don't even know if it was so much about the Seinfeld, because the stuff that I found very funny wasn't even Seinfeld related. I loved when the Walter Cronkite bits came up; those were fucking.
But I think the
hilarious.
majority of it, like the main delivery of it, is
Maybe.
probably very Seinfeld. I'm just speculating on what
There's
you guys
stuff he
told
does,
me because
like,
I haven't watched
There's
it.
stuff he does in there that's very Seinfeld,
and
like,
I
from the
feel like
show.
it's very Seinfeld-y with
Right.
like some moments where, because even Seinfeld, like I watched Seinfeld. I'm not a huge Seinfeld fan,
Say
but I've
Seinfeld
seen
again.
Seinfeld before when I Seinfeld.
Right.
And Seinfelding,
when it's Seinfeld.
when it's Seinfeld, is sometimes Seinfeld funny.
What's the deal with Seinfeld?
What's the deal with Seinfeld?
the sign
It's funny
falls
because
off the building.
It's funny. I started doing the Seinfeld bit, but it sounded more like I was doing like, "Hey, Rooney," like from fucking yeah.
Kim always says that my Christopher Walken sounds like John Travolta.
You're an asshole. Anyway, I watched that. We did watch the roast of Tom Brady.
Yeah, we all watched that.
That was
So
really
good.
that was so funny.
Only thing I feel like there's nothing we can say that hasn't already been said because
Nah.
I have seen 155 million articles about that shit.
Well, the one that I read recently was Tom Brady. I don't know if I gotta check if it's real. I hope it's real. This is a quote that he'd said. He's like, so yeah, because like people were asking him like, why would you subject yourself to that? Why would you do this? He goes, Netflix paid me $23 million to sit there and listen to people roast my ex-wife. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna take it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, you're gonna do it. I don't even like you, Tom Brady, and that was amazing.
I like Tom Brady. I think he's
in his fuck you moments now.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care.
Tom Brady is of. I mean, let's
You can't, even
let's
if you-
really put it in perspective. He is one of the greatest players, especially
Yes.
with his story
Yeah.
about being picked in the 6th round.
Right.
The whole thing. Everybody can hate him, and that's fine. You hate him because he's good.
I really
Oh
hated
yeah,
it.
100%.
I hated him for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just accepted it.
Well,
when he
it's-
went to Tampa Bay and just immediately won a Super Bowl, I was like, all right.
No,
I was like, all right.
Because the argument was Belichick. It was, it's Belichick.
Right.
And then he went to Tampa Bay and immediately fucked Belichick. He was like, I just won a Super Bowl. Over
Gronkowski's like, I retired. I'm going here. I'm gonna be unretired. Let's do this.
Gronk, go to Florida.
Gronk, go Florida.
I think Gronk was born in Florida, like, from the fucking
Gators.
Yeah.
No, for me it was like I had the same reaction with Peyton Manning. Hated Peyton Manning as a player only because he was so good, and it's just it was fine. I liked him better after he was done because he was
he's
making
actually
fun.
funny.
Yeah, he was doing SNL bits and he's making fun of himself. He's doing shit with his brother. Like it's one of those things. I still hate his brother. His brother's a fucking
don't
whiny
like-
bitch.
You know what Eli Manning?
I think they're both funny.
Eli's
I think,
Eli
Eli's
is,
great.
and I'm bringing the word back, retarded.
Canceled.
Yeah. So I just don't like. I'll never like Eli. But Peyton, he's grown on me. I think Tom Brady after the fact,
Like his forehead.
He started. He's getting.
Here's the one thing.
He's getting a little bigger and
He's
bigger.
like the head from MTV, just that big old fucking head.
Matt's Headroom?
No, it was actually called The Head. It was like
Oh,
a cartoon
I
on
did
like
see that.
MTV
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
were doing
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Max and
Yeah.
Ian Flux and shit like that. But yeah, I think I like Tom Brady now that he's not playing football. He's just kind of being a dick. And
Yeah.
He's just doing his own thing.
The one thing I will say about the roast, the biggest takeaway is that everyone on earth is a liar.
And a fucking asshole.
No, what I mean is you're not offended by anything. Stop acting like you are. I haven't heard one person say that they were that they didn't like the roast. The word fag was used in it a bunch of times.
all the
gay.
time.
The word
retarded, gay.
yeah, all that shit, and everybody thought it was the funniest thing on earth. So I don't want to hear any more about punching down or how comedy can be.
But do you think the blue hairs were watching the roast of Tom Brady?
Doesn't matter because they had access to it moments after it was done,
Yeah.
and they could have easily, written their letters and sent their tweets, and not one. I have looked.
Yeah, no one's
And-
complaining about it.
and
The
they
only
don't-
thing they were wondering about is if Tom Brady was really that mad.
at Jeff Ross,
At Jeffrey Ross.
and that's it.
Who, by the way, did you see that he was wearing the football jersey at the beginning and
Yeah.
he had the name? Do you know some of the ones that he didn't do?
I did.
I
saw
fucking
the
love
one.
it. I love
Juiced.
the Juice, Jew. I'm like,
yeah, that's the one he should have went
I
with.
want that.
But I also like that he had just a regular O.J. Simpson one, which is fucking funny.
It's fucking great.
But
Roast
yeah.
him and he's dead. But yeah, watch that. I haven't really watched a ton of new movies. I saw like a bunch of stuff got added to our fun little
What?
sites. Like I'm gonna watch the Ungentlemanly whatever fuckers.
I've already seen that. So.
Oh, I haven't seen the Ungentlemanly Fuckers.
Yeah,
Well,
you can watch you can watch Abigail now.
It's a gay porno. So.
I'm totally in.
As much as it looks terrible, and I've seen nothing but things that make me want to hate this movie. I am gonna watch the Magical Negro movie.
Oh yeah, eventually.
That's
I
on
will,
Peacock
yeah.
now. Like it's
Oh
just
sweet.
yeah. So you don't even have to go to the, like any illicit sites to go watch it. It's just on Peacock. They're like, fine, just take it.
Just take it. Just take it.
We're just got to give this away. No one's ever going to watch this. Can you please? We're
man.
running a business here.
Sorry,
where
you guys.
no one gets paid
you
and we're
guys
putting money into this shit.
Speaking of gay porn,
You sent a million fucking AI songs.
I
to
was
me.
driving. I don't know
Not
how.
you. It was it was you as well, but your brother. And then I clicked on it when I get out of it, and I accidentally went back to it.
I think my brother paid into this service to do like just because he is creating a lot of shit. Anyway, let's not talk about that because
No,
that's our
because he'll
fun little
get
bit.
mad.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I just didn't really watch anything else. Like, I'm just thinking about we did concerts on Tuesday, and
Concerts on Tuesday,
and then that'll
that's going to be our new podcast. Concerts on Tuesday.
I mean, we have a lineup coming up, fucking all year long.
it's going to be fucking nuts. I don't know what we're going to do.
I'm already tired.
I know, me too.
I got tired of all kinds of shit. And then you're like, hey, do you want to go to this concert this morning? And I'm just like,
you want to go to this concert? And
yeah,
fucking
sure, why not?
Bangladesh.
Yeah,
Sure,
hey,
I'll fucking go with it.
hey.
I'll never say no. Like,
you're
I
gonna
can't
go-
afford everything, but
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I know.
You going to go to Falling in Reverse? See Ronnie Radke? I think he's funny. So
Ronnie
I mean,
Radke,
I see
fucking
him
Tech
on-
Nine's going to be there.
I see him on TikTok, and I think he's funny.
yeah.
I don't think I would go and want to sit through all their music.
Okay, so I'm going to buy you a ticket, and you're going to go.
I was going to say, you know why he
Bro,
wants
Is
to
it
go?
fucking standing?
No, you
No,
want
I'm going to get lawn tickets.
Oh, geez, it's standing.
No.
It's fucking land.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know why he wants to go? Guess who's opening?
Well,
Tech Nine. Okay, Dance Gavin Dance.
they are.
That's the second you asked about that. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. And I looked at it. I was
But
like, Dance Gavin Dance.
But you know why? Is I was watching all the Ronnie Radke tweets, and where he's like, I'm fucking selling out stadiums this morning. What are you doing? Go make me a fucking sandwich. And I was like,
he's been pulling
All right.
crazy shit.
I'm like, I think I will look and see how much the tickets are.
I don't hate the song.
I think Aaron
Ronald.
will go with you.
Like,
you
I don't
can,
hate it.
You can Aaron squared to that fucking concert.
What? Nah, he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't want to go. He already asked. He's like,
he hates Ronnie.
yeah, no. He pulled a I hate Beyonce bit. It's like, yeah, you went to Beyonce. Okay, you have nothing.
So don't worry, you're going.
I mean, if you're gonna force me to go to shows, like, pick some fucking good bands.
I have. You get the hoodie for free.
You do get the
That's
hoodie.
going to be an amazing fucking
right.
show.
So you
though.
get the hoodie, but in
Hootie
but-
Collective Soul, and we can
So-
fucking slow dance to Edwin McCain.
I know. No, well, I mean, we got to get wings at some point, bro. But what I'm saying,
crying shoulder. I'll be
so
your
you
love suicide.
you get the Hootie tickets
Yeah,
and the
you
Creed
do.
tickets, and in your payment, since you're not actually going to pay me for the
So you're
tickets.
forcing me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
that's-
so I'm
Going to-
basically being raped into go seeing
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Get Dance Gavin Dance.
Ronnie
again.
raped.
Speaking of rape, let's talk about these movies, bro.
An amazing
Great segue.
segue.
So
Which one do you want to talk? Okay, you know,
I mean,
all
they're
right.
your movies, man. Introduce
So-
them. We can talk about whichever one you want first.
All right,
we
let's
did a
see.
double feature.
I know we did do a
That's
double feature.
hardcore.
Vamp, you always do this, and I'm
As
not
if you're
ready.
not
I should be
hardcore.
ready.
I
for
had
this.
the perfect fucking segue.
You gotta warn me.
How am I going to warn you? I mean,
Hate me.
like I thought he was going to
Jordan,
fucking bring up rape.
Jordan, bring up that thing.
Jordan, he's about to say a rape joke. You get ready.
Get ready, Jordan. it's
I don't
coming.
even remember what we watched.
It's coming.
All right, let's talk about the first movie.
I'm gonna need jizz waiver, a rape waiver, a fucking
Why can't I remember the
It's
title?
going to be a phone book of fucking waivers.
Sukiyaki.
No, I don't want to do that one.
Lords of Dogtown.
Yeah, Lords.
Lords of Flat.
I would have rather watched
Lords of
Dogtown.
Flat Earth.
Hey.
Lords of Flat Earth. You know, there's science behind it. I don't know if you can see it.
This is a good episode. No one's gonna hear it. This is a good episode.
Flatbush, got it. All right, so
Jim's going to be there. There's a lot of rape talk in that episode, guys. Oh, jeez.
Good thing that 12-year-old wasn't there. Like,
Jesus Christ. All right, so we watched the first movie we watched that originally I said was going to be the 1974 American drama film. God, this movie sucked. The Lords of Flatbush.
Oh, boy.
Now that you said the real name, it sounds fake.
The Lords of Flatbush.
Or as I like to call it, Rapey the movie.
I mean, for having Flatbush in the 70s,
There was no bush.
there was not a lot of
it
bush
was
in this
PG,
movie.
it was PG, bro.
I know.
Which was crazy because I was watching it at work, and every time you like went to go like have sex with that chick, I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta turn it down," because I didn't want to watch porn at work. Then I looked at the rating, I was like, "PG, ain't nobody getting laid in this fucking movie." I guess it's not the whole movie that's good. What I was reading,
Done. Period.
What I was reading was that it's just that scene where Sylvester Stallone like corners the guys at the fucking jewelry shop because they sold that chick the fake ring or whatever.
Hey, you know what I'm going to put on your tombstone?
What?
You showed so-and-so a $1,600 ring. That's what you're going to be on your tombstone. He was so pissed that the jeweler showed his fiance the expensive ring. He's like, motherfucker.
He should be pissed that these guys were just sitting around hanging out all fucking movie.
No, they were high
The
schoolers.
Lords of
man.
Hangout Town.
Were they high schoolers?
I don't know. At the beginning, they go into high school and they're like,
That was the only time you ever saw them in class.
It's like Grease. They're all like
everything
40.
else was
how annoying were they?
bro.
The
that
principal
that
wants
whole
to
scene
see
made me
you.
so upset that I was just almost turned it off. I'm like, I can't watch this
I
movie.
mean, I think the only cool tidbit is that like this is what inspired the Fonz.
Yeah,
You know, so I mean that's
Stallone's
cool.
character, which doesn't make any sense because he's in it for like 15 minutes and he's just like,
I gotta go right.
I'm the
Rocky.
Gronkowski of
But
the
here's
50s.
the thing, like the thing is, like Stallone's character was more like central to the storyline. Like he had growth. Like he does this shit. He's kind of an asshole. He's like the muscle of the group, I guess. He's the Gronkowski of the team here.
Who would know?
Yeah, right. And then you know he gets the chick pregnant. He fucking tells her, "Too bad you're pregnant. I'm not." Ha ha. Fuck. Fine. I'll do the right thing. And then it ends with them getting married. Like.
Yeah.
There's real growth to his character. Everybody else can go fucking kick rocks.
And he
I can
was
care
like-
less about everybody. I don't even know their names. I know Chico and Stanley.
He was like, "Hey, and at the end of the day, our son will be the Lord of Flatbush."
Chico, Tito,
The man.
Little Mikey, Jermaine.
Yeah, well, Chico kept, trying to rape that chick who's like, I can't do this. What color are my eyes? He's like, purple. Because you.
Hey, yeah, he's not purple. They're blue. Thanks. Let's fuck.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna watch From Here to Eternity the entire time.
God, great movie, though.
I haven't seen that one.
You've never seen Here to Eternity?
No.
What?
When I was watching this, I was like, I'd rather watch that movie.
Yeah, it's good. I own it if you ever want to borrow it. It's very good. Yeah, dude. This movie was so fucking boring.
Yeah.
I get it, though. I get it, like, oh, Tarantino loves this movie and Stallone, and this is how he got to start. And then he started writing Rocky, and now he's a big star. And it's just like, okay.
The
you know
lore
what?
behind the movie, I
Is
think,
more
is
interesting
better
than the fucking
and
movie.
more interesting than the movie.
Well, and here's my thing. It's like I'm watching this movie, and aside from the fact that the copy that I watched on Amazon is the
Dog shit.
they did. It's like they ripped a YouTube version and then put it on Amazon Prime, and I'm like, is
you're
this
right.
the only copy? It's not even.
Off a
it's not
floppy
even
drive.
It's not even HD. It's not even D. It's just shit. And so okay, I'm like, all right, this is a home movie. I'm watching with Stallone in it. The editing in this movie is horrible.
So bad.
Completely horrible. Like a scene would be going and you think there's gonna be more to the scene. Stops, goes to the next scene. And then there are music cues in this movie where the music is playing loud with full lyrics. Like they're singing. It's not just like audio, it's audio with them singing. And the actors are trying to do dialogue. Like there's the end scene where the hot chick that doesn't want to get raped by Chico is having a conversation with Chico and telling him to grow up while this other song is playing in the background. It's like, grow up. I guess I have to. And it's like you can't hear him because the music is so loud. It's so stupid. I hated every bit of that.
So I agree with you, but I also look at it as like it's this very indie film, and
Then just turn the volume down a little.
and this was like pretty much all these guys' first film. I mean, like I said, Stallone got paid 25 T-shirts to do this.
But
movie.
would this film be popular if it wasn't for the backstory? Because this film
don't
probably
know.
didn't get popular until everybody's like, oh, hey, Henry Winkler's in this. And this
Right.
inspired Fonz, his character, which is immensely popular.
Plus,
and look, here's Sylvester Stallone.
He's
He
in a-
wrote Rocky right after he was in this movie. And it's one of those that becomes popular. It's like Jim Carrey's first movie that
Right.
he was not in, but he's on the cover.
Yeah. No, I remember that.
What movie was that?
I can't
Going
remember.
Overboard? Oh,
No, that was
Sandler.
Standler. I remember that one. Yeah, this one had a budget of $380,000 and it made $4 million. And this was in the
Holy shit.
'70s, so
Wow.
like it made money.
Damn, son. Well, people like those characters. Man. Reminded them
There
of
was
you.
one scene that I actually really did like.
Is it Earth Girls Are Easy?
I love her.
That might be it because
He
I
was
think
in that. He was an alien.
I think they headlined him as like because he's on the cover.
Wasn't it Goldblum though?
Goldblum, Gina Davis, like there was a cast in
I
that.
love talking movies with you guys, dude. Can I say something real fast?
You
before-
can't.
Finders
Go ahead.
keepers.
So this weekend,
Uh-huh.
I am going to Hollywood, California.
Right.
The casting couch.
I'm going to see
It's an all white room. You should go to Scottsdale for that one.
Yeah.
Once
Stay off
upon
the
a
black couch.
time in Hollywood, not Hollywood. Once upon a time in the West, at the New Vista Theater. I'm going to go to Pam's Coffee. Then I'm going to hightail it over to the New Bev.
What's Pam's Coffee?
So it is a new coffee shop that Quentin Tarantino owns that is all about
Oh,
Pam Greer's
Pam
coffee.
Grier. Yeah. And then I'm going to hightail it over.
can't wait for you to just have fucking.
They sell cereal there.
You did it! You really did it! World's best cup of coffee.
Oh, I'm definitely getting it.
You don't need to tell me how good my coffee is. I know my fucking coffee's good.
Hey guys, you want the world's best cup of coffee? We just brewed it in the shitty ass coffee pot we got back here.
Are you done? Anyways. And then I'm going to hightail it over to New Bev and watch Mallrats and Clerks and then fly home.
Nice.
You want me to
Still
put-
invited.
Do you want me to put my,
That sounds tiring.
you want me to stir your coffee with my feet?
Well, guess what else I have to do?
What do
I
you
have to go to the Funko Pop store and build one for Kim because she wants a Southwest Funko Pop. So she just wants me to build her one, and then she's going to put Southwest stuff
I was going
on
to say, yeah, they're very, very limited.
I know.
All right, well, then let me know when you're there. So if there's anything cool,
And I'm going to go
have
to
you pick me
Amoeba
stuff
and
up.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I love Amoeba Records. Anyway, the one thing I actually really did like in this
One
movie,
scene.
one scene.
I thought you said
It's been.
Sorry. It's been.
So
One scene that
they're
I
all
liked.
hanging out in the bar, right? Or like the diner. And then all the guys leave except for Winkler. And the guy goes, he's talking to the guy who runs the diner, and he goes, "Hey, you got a second? I got to talk to you." And Winkler's kind of cracking wise. He goes, "That's your fucking problem, basically. You know, that's your issue. You're an idiot. You keep cracking wise, and it's because you're smart. You're not doing anything with your life." And it's like one of those really good moments where like someone's looking at these guys. They're grown up. They're always in there, and he's like, "Look, you're smart. You're just gonna." That's it. I quit.
Are you serious right now?
Fucking children. I'm just
I was folding the bubble wrap.
fucking fidget spinners
Went
over
off.
here with you two.
I'm listening to him, and he's like, "Oh, baseball's on, I think."
This is a really deep moment about this movie that we watched.
Jesus Christ, Scott.
Popping corn over here. But you know, it was a nice scene to see like someone cared about this character enough to say, "Hey, look, do something with your life. You can do better." And then of course he fucking said, "Fuck off. I'm gonna do something." Ha ha ha, and then ran out. And
But what was crazy is Henry Winkler hit the jukebox, and it just started playing.
then he
Started.
jumped a shark.
But no, I
Him.
completely agree. I there were moments in this film. I just didn't think that this. I liked it a lot better than the next film. But
I did like when they were gonna go like steal a car. He's like, "I can hotwire anything." And then they get in there. He's like, "What do you do it?" It's like, "I lied. I can't. I don't know how to do shit." It's like, okay, you guys are doomed. Like, this is the dumbest gang of idiots. They're always acting tough. They're stupid.
Yeah.
They're all stupid.
yeah,
Fucking
so,
horny.
What'd you give it,
A very generous two.
dude? Same.
A very generous
Because
two.
I like Winkler. I liked Stallone.
One, I'm at a point where like I like seeing where people start. And this is the start for a lot of people that I thought were really good actors.
Yeah,
So, and it's like
not Perry Miller. He didn't do
Right.
shit after this.
Right.
Dude, did I tell you? I think I did send it to you guys and just didn't say anything because you hate me. I sent the girl from Dream Round an email.
I saw that.
Yes.
Why? Was she the hot chick that was dating the idiot?
Yeah. And because I looked
Remember
it
when
up,
I got into a fight with the little girl's dad?
me too. He tried to kill me. Remember? He was going to send
Oh, yeah,
Hell's
no.
Angels to get me.
Right. And then I told him his address, and then he shut up because I know where he lives. That's right. I'll hunt you fucking down, asshole.
He's our only listener.
Yeah.
I like you guys now.
What'd you give it, Scott?
I'm about to say I'm a 2. It's the story's more interesting
You know what?
in the back curtain than it is in the
From
movie.
now on, Scott gives his score first. I'm tired of him giving the same score.
How many times have I given my score and you're like, "That's what I was going to give
On
it."
the next movie, Scott's got to score it first.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So what's our? Well, turn the camera to you. What's our next movie, sir?
All right.
Or am I vamping?
No, you could do it because this is how I have to do it because I don't know how to spell this.
Right.
Sukiyaki Western Django. And then it actually brings it up. So we watched Sukiyaki Western Django. It was a 2007 English-language Japanese Western directed by, and this fucking pisses me off about this movie so much, Takeshi Miike. One of the greatest
Hundreds of
fucking
movies.
movie. Ichi the Killer is one of the greatest Japanese movies ever made.
Or as Americans know him as Tashi Mike.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Anyway. Great director. This movie is frustrating.
Dude, it is so bad.
It starts off with Quentin Tarantino just doing the worst Quentin Tarantino. And then at some point, I thought he was speaking Japanese.
It was if somebody
But
was
then
like,
he's doing
hey,
a weird accent.
act like Quentin Tarantino.
And he's like, I am Quentin
And
Tarantino,
that's
baby.
how somebody would do Quentin Tarantino.
Some fat guy
But
in
Quentin Tarantino was doing Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, it was. It was weird. And he
so
was trying
weird.
to eat the egg, and then he shoots the guys because he throws the egg in there. I was already out.
Now, I will have to say
Uh-oh.
that like some of the action sequences were really good.
Right.
The end one.
Yeah. So
That was it.
there was sporadic moments. Like at the beginning when the guy goes to shoot the crossbow and he turns and he shoots it.
Yeah, that
and
was cool.
Hits the arrow and kills him. I mean,
It's almost like a Man with No Name situation. Like
Yeah,
I feel
there was
like
a
this should have
lot
been
of
one of those.
things
was. It
going
was-
on in this movie that like the action sequences and little things that happen were like I was like, okay, maybe I'm going to get more of this. Like the preview that I saw where we were all like, this looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I think they took every action sequence and put it into
Spliced
fucking
it
like
together.
1 minute.
So what they did, and I was reading about it today after I watched it because I was like, this should be my favorite movie of all time.
The parts of this movie, everything on paper would tell me the same.
Right.
Like you should love this. I'm like, yes, please.
I went in with high expectations.
Yeah, it was, and apparently they took Yojimbo, which is a great Kurosawa film.
good.
And they took, I want to say Once Upon a Time in the West, or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
I thought
And-
very Once Upon a Time in the
and
West
they s-
and Romeo and Juliet.
and they fucking smooshed it together.
Or Henry VI, because they talk about Henry's characters in there.
Yeah.
He's reading Shakespeare. Oh, you don't know Shakespeare?
So,
Fuck.
well,
Or am I watching it?
Hatfield
Phantom
McCoys,
And
the red
War of
versus
the Roses.
white. I
Yeah.
mean, it's all.
I don't know how this even happened, but this movie was ultimately just one of the most boring things I ever watched. I did not care. I just wanted it to end. When it finally got to the final fight sequence, I was like, okay, this is cool, but it's too late.
So I did this thing where I was like, man, this has been a slow hour. I looked at it. 33 minutes had passed since it started. I'm like, oh my God, how is this possible? And what's frustrating me, and I know I made a joke about it earlier, but this was a legit gripe of mine. This movie should not have been in English. There's no reason you should have made all these Japanese actors speak in the worst English accents.
Oh,
So I did that.
Stop
I
it.
went to
Speaking
when I
English?
put it onto Prime. I thought I was going to have to subtitle it because I hit the thing and it said subtitles, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to read this whole fucking movie. So I put the subtitles on, and immediately they were speaking English, and I was like, oh shit.
So
I
This
don't
movie,
have to
this
read
movie
anything.
should have been in Japanese.
so I was actually wrong. It was Yojimbo and the Man with No Name trilogy.
Yeah.
So it was, and it, specifically a few dollars more, I guess. So these movies are like if those two movies had sex. But I've seen both of those movies, and those movies are fucking
someone got
amazing.
But
raped.
something happened with the DNA
Yeah.
in the birthing
Oh, God,
process.
this
I
is
guess you could say
horrifying.
those movies were like sister films, and when you know, if
oh,
you
like
had,
two sisters.
like if you had
you
two
were doing your sister.
yeah, like if you had two sisters fuck and have a kid, it would turn out retarded, and that's what this movie is, retarded.
And so this is another thing is after watching this movie I went online because like I always do because I want to see what other people are saying about this movie, and people love this movie.
It's middle of the road.
I
It's
wa-
not-
I wanted
Everything
to
I
love
looked
it.
at, everybody
Me
was
too.
like, "This is fantastic. I recommend it," and it's because of all blah blah blah. And I was like, "What? What are you people on that I'm not?"
I
Because
didn't- I
I,
thought
I
we were
really
rooting
need to get on this, and I don't know if it's just because now I'm in a situation where like when I watch these movies, I feel like I have to be critical.
yeah.
You know, it's like
Welcome
I
to the
can't
podcast
just I
over
can't
3
just
years.
watch a movie and enjoy it. Like I feel like I'm immediately going into
Well,
criticism.
I think the biggest problem is that last year, the only movie you saw in the theater and your favorite movie was Oppenheimer. So instinctively, you hate Japanese people. And
Correct.
so just seeing that the cast was completely Japanese really threw you
Really
off.
angered me.
And he just started singing, I think I'm turning Japanese. I was like, what are you talking about, Scott? He's like, did you not watch the movie?
Did you not watch the same movie I watched?
So, and I told him, I don't know, maybe just because I was fucking tired. I was confused. I thought we were rooting for the white guys, the guys in white, not the red guys.
Are we always?
The Ginja and the...
Hiku or something?
Yeah.
I didn't know. And then they tell that story and the baby and the fucking flower and that guy dies. And you know what was weird is I was watching this video on Gambit and it was like almost exactly the same story. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Is everyone just stealing this premise from everyone?
Well, and again, I think that's because the way they told it, it should have been in Japanese. Like, it really should have been stayed in its native language, and we read the movie, and then maybe the translation made it felt better, but they were just... Everyone was speaking English, and when they couldn't speak English, they would dub it in English.
It felt very corny.
It
It almost felt very kung fu.
Yes.
Like a drunken master type.
Yeah, it was
movie
way
where
over the
it's-
top
Where
and
it's just very like.
But see, I
jokey.
like stylized Japanese kung
Same.
fu type movies.
But when
and
it's meant to be that way,
it's like someone said. It's like someone described what a Western should be to a bunch of people who don't speak English, and then they said, "Let's
I have
make
no
that
idea
movie."
what a Western is.
Right.
So AI.
No, AI gets it right 90% of the time. Like, it's just
Too many fingers.
it felt very forced, very anime, but not right.
Yeah, it did feel like anime, which is something I was about to say. And then it felt like...
But not good anime.
yeah, and then it felt like, although I know a lot of times because people will say, well, Tarantino rips off all his food. Yeah, I know that, but that's fine.
No, it's an
he puts-
homage.
yeah, it's an homage, and he puts it in his own style. It felt like somebody trying to do Tarantino towards the end. I'm like, it felt like Kill Bill. I was like,
I feel
come
weird
on,
where he's
dude.
like, "Look, I'll help fund your movie, but I got to be the protagonist at the beginning, okay?
Show me your feet.
Show me your feet, okay? Why was there no feet in this movie, okay?
This fat guy from Arizona is going to go watch my movie.
I can't believe he's going to be in every theater I fucking own, okay?
If there's no feet in it, let's just have a bunch of rape.
Yeah,
So much rape.
I'm going to measure his feet, okay?
There was rape in this film, too.
Yeah, there was
so
rape.
much.
So much rape. I love rape.
We're gonna rape
Rhymes-
you. We're gonna rape you right in front of your boy.
Wait, you listed rape twice. I love rape.
rhymes with grape.
You know what I like more than feet? Rape.
Okay?
And revenge.
Okay.
Rape, revenge. Yeah, it's like, we get it. She gets raped.
How come we didn't put Pam Grier in this? Okay? I wrote a book.
I have a podcast. Sounds like I'm talking out of a toilet.
I have a podcast, okay? I sound like I'm way out here. Anyway, so I'm talking about my theaters now. Okay?
Video archives.
Video archives, okay?
So what'd you give us,
I can
Scott?
buy and sell everybody.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Other than the fact that it is super boring.
It's so boring.
Again, there was some redeeming qualities throughout the movie in the action sequences, things that I did like. I'm about a 2.5.
Can I ask you guys one question?
Yeah.
Did you laugh when that like retarded sheriff guy, I was acting like he was dead, and then like the guy walks up and he kind of like rolls over into the
smacks his face into the rock?
No,
Was that the one?
No, he kept rolling into the ditch.
Yeah.
So because he was trying to get out of the way, and he was like acting like he was dead though. So he was like,
It's like, ugh.
I laughed. I
Yeah,
laughed.
no, there was a few funny moments. Like,
So
I don't know if they were trying to be a comedy, though. Like, that's the thing. Like,
I think
there were some
was a
comedic
lot of trying
moments,
to be funny.
but it just felt very weird and over the top.
it did.
And I don't know.
And I
Still
know
out
it
of
was
place.
supposed to be weird and over the top because I've seen Kill Bill, but it's like
You see
that-
my movie, okay?
it works. This didn't work. It just felt so cartoony, like it wanted to be a kids movie. I don't know, dude. It fucking. I'll never watch it again.
Kids movie with lots of rape, hey?
I almost bought it.
I own it.
I
bought
almost
it sight unseen.
I almost bought the disc, and I was like, it's $20. It'd be worth it. I'll get it. And then I watched it on Prime. I'm like, glad I didn't spend that $20.
It's like, woo! All right, Scott. What are we
A
watching
little
next
hot
week?
nosed rhinos. What did you
wait,
give it?
wanna rate it?
Yeah.
I'm with Scott. I mean, it's
2.5?
It's about 2.5.
Oh my
God damn it. Maybe you should go first next time.
I'm just saying, like, those kinds of movies are up my alley. Like, I love those kinds of things. I love Takeshi Miike. I love those kinds of things. It kind of bums me out that that's... It's like when you said... You did it. You made me. You gave me a Quentin Tarantino movie that I can't like. It's the same thing. It's a Takeshi Miike movie where it's like I want to like it, I really do, and I just can't as much as I want to.
Yeah.
Some of it was very fun. I just think it's bogged down by trying to be something it shouldn't.
Can't all be M. Night Shyamalan.
Wink twice if that movie raped you. God, we talk about rape on this one.
We need a rape waiver.
I should get my daughter on the phone just so we can get someone complaining about it.
I don't know if you guys know this, but
You really talk a lot of rape on
I'm
this
just-
last
and
Hey,
you know what I'll
before you
say?
go to bed, can just hang out with us for a second? Right down the street. Rape, jizz.
so after I
God,
was-
if we wouldn't get flagged for something for titling it, it should be just rape, jizz. Anyway,
so after
what
I
did
was done with all the rape, I had to wipe off my jizz dick.
Hold on, let me change the title of the show that I saved here to
No.
rape jizz.
Why are we canceled? Like
Why are
someone's
we
gonna
like this?
post this on
nobody listens.
That's okay. I listen.
I posted a review. Okay, this is very inside. I posted a review of a Starbucks drink, and it got 400 and like some odd.
I saw that.
like views.
Jizz.
And maybe it's because it's a short and it's got more reach. Our fucking snack show got 7 views.
I know, and the
It's just
snack shows go hard. You guys
just-
fucking suck.
You got to understand though, with
just
YouTube,
frustrating.
if you're not promoting shit,
I know.
they're buried.
And you have to
deep,
post
deep,
one of
deep
those
into freaking
pictures
YouTube.
where it's like all of us going like, oh.
I know.
And there has to be like a snack like hitting us or some shit.
I'm going to start working
Godzilla-
on some weird shit
Godzilla
for the
blowing
show.
Cheetos in our mouths.
Yeah. And we're all like, stop
talking about
raping
rape.
us with the Cheetos.
Rape, jizz.
So, anyways, I gave it a 2.5 as well.
What?
I know.
You should
Way
go
to be
first
original,
next
dick.
time.
So, what are we watching next week? Hopefully, something with less rape.
Let's pull the
jizz.
curtains back on this one. This one's going to be a surprise.
Get your
It's
daughter to
going
watch
to be an
this
old
movie.
prison movie.
Again, this was obviously everybody knows already. 'Cause
Cocoon.
I was
Did it
kind
in
of
the middle of the.
I was kind of on the fence. There were some movies that I was going with. One again had a Sylvester Stallone in it. Again, I didn't want to do that, so I was kind of thrown a
What
little
Sylvester Stallone movie? Escape Plan.
bit. No, Cobra. No,
I was going to say, I fucking
Cobra.
love Cobra. I wanted
Yeah,
his
it's
knife so bad.
It's so bad. So this movie was in my files that we talked about from 1982. It's a comedy drama starring a huge fucking cast: Mickey Rourke, Kevin Bacon, Steve Guttenberg, Paul Reiser, Tim Daly, Daniel Stern, Ellen Barkin. Is Diner.
There's a little place where people gather to enjoy the banquet of life.
I get a date with Carol Heathrow.
She is death.
It's the diner. And what they really want most isn't on the menu.
Go on. Eddie's giving Elise a football quiz. If she fails, the marriage is off.
And if she passes, it's 2 more days to the thing. Marriage.
You're a virgin, aren't you?
Technically. Come on.
You miserable creature.
It's a slice of life
You turn into such a thing.
with a touch of spice and a little love.
I was admiring your horse.
Were you?
A few beers, a few tears, a few great years.
You happy with your marriage or what?
Beth is terrific and everything, but
Always got the diner.
yeah, we always got the diner.
They were sharing good times that soon became old times.
My prayer. Flip side, Heaven on Earth, recorded by the Platters for Mercury Record, color of the label maroon.
Nothing could be finer than eating at the diner,
He's like a building with feet.
where friends show up, but mostly show off.
I'll hit you so hard I'll kill your whole family.
You guys really are sick, you know that?
That's because you got no sense of humor.
It's a place to stop before moving on. Diner. It's open all day and cooking all night.
Who's in it? Can you go through that cast again?
A lot.
I want that shirt.
Like, you really want me to go through that cast again?
Are they fucking?
No. Oh, yeah, you didn't watch. This makes sense to you then. Shady Sands. I want that shirt.
That's Fallout.
Oh,
Probably haven't got to that episode. Fucking lazy shit.
Yeah,
I'm so lazy.
fucking get to it.
no. Who was I going to say?
Paul Reiser.
No,
Mad About You.
I know.
Tim
no.
Daly.
No.
Daniel
Helen
Stern.
Hunt.
Daniel Stern. I mean, he can do Home Alone bits.
I love Daniel Stern.
But who else?
God, I want to go watch City Slickers again.
Ellen Barkin.
I don't know. And
Mickey Rourke, Kevin Bacon, Steve Guttenberg, Paul Reiser, Tim Daly, Daniel Stern.
Okay, never mind.
Who else? Let's go way down. Catherine Dowling.
From Father Dowling Mysteries.
Jessica James.
Jessica James, a porn star?
Yeah.
Didn't she die?
Theodoros Bafalukalos.
No, if somebody doesn't yell at Steve Guttenberg and say Mahoney, I'm out. It's going to get a 1. So, anyways.
Jessica James.
Can we get the fuck
She
out of
looks
here?
like a porn star.
Please, it's 9 o'clock at night.
He's already run down.
Yeah,
We started high.
I needed sleepies.
He lost his energy.
Jessica James, American porn star.
Are you serious?
Are you kidding? Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm in. I'm going to watch it right now. All right. So,
suddenly awake again.
As always,
Got my second wind.
I'm Aaron. Go over to the YouTube and don't watch anything because you already do that. Please watch our shit. You don't even have to watch it. Just click on it. It's 3 minutes and then we get a fucking view. Like, just go to iTunes. Rate us. Please. For the love of God. Just do it. Okay. I'm Aaron.
I'm Jordan.
And Scott.
Big gulps, huh? Rate our fucking shit.
Bit.